The moon represents the remnants and presence of animal consciousness within us. And whenever we feel irritation, we must ask ourselves, under the influence of which instinct am I right now? Which of my three instincts is currently unsatisfied? At this stage of evolution, man is still an instinctive animal who is not interested in information. We share the ability to feel with the animal world, thanks to the moon. At the intermediate level of development, man still misperceives the world, which causes him irritation and frustration. As he continues to evolve, man learns to show empathy and to feel the joy of others as his own. One of the goals of human evolution is absolute altruism, which we can achieve under the influence of the moon. We are all profoundly alone in this world. And even when we have positive interactions, ones that do not irritate or harm us, we are still aware of our inner solitude, because very few people are truly capable of understanding others. Understanding is not simply hearing spoken words or approving someone's actions. It's not about rationally judging someone's behavior. True understanding is about feeling the other, feeling their emotional state and the reasons that brought them to that state. It is realizing that their actions are the result of their inner experiences. Only then can we forgive, show compassion, and grasp the full range of human nature, no matter how it may appear at first glance. Let us ask ourselves, does man deserve love? We all say we want to love and be loved. But first we should ask whether the individual has, through past lives, learned to express themselves in a beautiful and harmonious way, to perceive beauty in nature, to see beauty in another person, to love this world, animals, plants, flowers, nature, and to love the people around them. Loving one's neighbor is the highest level of love. It is difficult to reach, as it is not easy to accept the other, to forgive the other. These feelings are not inherent to animals, but only to humans. Suffering is a subjective perception of limitations and difficulties. Each of us is destined to go through our own measure of hardship and suffering. Our task is not to worsen them, but to perceive and live through them in the right way. Suffering becomes a good teacher if the individual understands the meaning behind the obstacles and how to overcome them, as well as the necessity to transform themselves in response to those situations. And most often, the first resistance encountered by that idea is found within ourselves. Thus, the first Saturnian energy that will need to be transformed is within us. The task of each incarnation is not only to pay off karmic debts from the past or to make minor adjustments in certain areas, but to radically improve, to develop the capacity to love, to feel compassion, and to cultivate a healthy sense of personal dignity. Pluto represents death and rebirth, the greatest destructive force in the universe. This planet is the last thread connecting us to our ego, as it is precisely Pluto that completely erases it. Uranus shakes the ego, Neptune rejects it, and Pluto brings about its final death.